Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the Back Garden Yard channel. Today we are going to have a massive harvest right here in the middle of September. Okra, green beans, whole lima beans. In here behind the okra, I have lots of Asian peppers. I wish you would look how these are producing now. I have banana peppers, and they are just doing great. I've got a nice harvest of banana peppers here. And then over here I've got more bell peppers. Here's a very nice one. The heat wave we are currently undergoing has caused everything just to come out and grow like crazy in the last week, and that's why I'm out here today, is to make a massive picking. Okra, green beans, whole lima beans, a little over a week ago I tried to pick these pole lima beans, and they weren't ready for picking. So let's look today and see if they're ready. Would you look at that? Yes, I'm going to get a nice harvest of pole lima beans today. In here behind the okra, I have lots of Asian peppers. I wish you would look how these are producing now. Just very, very nice Asian peppers, and they're just everywhere. So I'm going to pick some Asian peppers, and over here I have banana peppers, and they are just doing great. I've got a nice harvest of banana peppers here, and there's even more over here. So I've got those peppers, and then here I have regular bell peppers, and they are just doing nice. Beautiful bell pepper here, ready to pick. And so I think I'll go ahead and pick one. And then one thing a lot of people don't know, when you're paying a double price for a red pepper in the market, it's really just a bell pepper that they allowed to ripen and turn red. So it has the same flavor and everything else as a regular green bell pepper, and it's just a ripe one, but you're paying 2 or 3 times as much for, you know, the yellow peppers and the orange peppers, are really just green peppers that have been allowed to ripen, and they know they'll turn those other colors. But that's what's going on with peppers. And then over here, I've got more bell peppers. Here's a very nice one. Go ahead and get it off. And then up here are the giant Asian bell peppers, and they make giant bell peppers. And let's go ahead and pull one of these, and it's bigger than the regular one, and it's actually not that giant. The plants are giant though, because if you look at this plant, it's over 7.5 feet tall now, and it's still putting on more peppers. And so that's what we're picking today: peppers, okra, lima beans, and green beans. So I'm gonna get busy, and then I'm gonna show you the results when I finish. Okay, so what a beautiful picking of green beans I got here. So far I've got green beans, and I've got red peppers, and I've got green bell peppers, and I've got some Asian peppers. Got a lot of these banana peppers, and I've got some okra. The light is getting less now, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick these lima beans just so I can show you what a harvest I'm getting. It'll probably be too dark when I finish to show you the entire harvest, but as you can see, this is a huge container here. It's almost a yard wide, and I'm filling it up with produce tonight. So this is why you want to have a garden in September. If you get that hotter weather, it's just going to be beautiful. But anyway, let's go on back. And as we go back, I want to show you these cloned tomatoes. They have taken off, and they're now producing tomatoes. And these were the ones that I cloned back at the end of June, and they have just taken off in this hot weather. They're blooming like crazy. They're putting on tomatoes. Now, I know it's the middle of September, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure these early girls here are going to produce. But as far as the rest of them, I'm not sure how many I'm going to get. Next year, I'm going to clone my tomatoes by the middle of June. I think that's a better time to do it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you these cloned tomatoes. All right, let's go pick those lima beans. And as you can see, the lima beans are just hanging here in bunches ready to pick. These are all ready to pick. And there are tons of them. So let's see how many I can get right quick. And I think I've showed this before, but you can tell if they're ready to pick by holding them up to the light, and then you can see through them, and you can see the lima beans in there that are ready to pick. I want you to look at that. So these are all ready to pick. They just grew like crazy this week. We had some 90-degree weather, and most days it was 86 to 89 degrees. and the lima beans are matured. Okay folks, so I literally ran out of light, and I only picked right down to there these beans, which is not even half of one side. So I got maybe a quarter of the lima beans that were ready from right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you the bountiful harvest that I got from the whole thing today. So let's go take a look at that. So I hope you can see this okay in the fading light we have. Here are the lima beans, and once again I'll get that's about half full. I'll get it full twice is what I'll end up getting with the lima beans. And then here are the peppers again, and then the okra, and then over here are the green beans. Got probably 4 or 5 pounds of green beans. So this was a very, very nice harvest for September, the middle of September. A lot of times most of the things have quit producing except for the lima beans and the peppers. Usually I have to let the okra go to seed about now. I'm letting a few plants go to seed, but not a lot. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. And we're going to continue to show the fall garden. It's up now, and we'll be going over and looking at the lettuce, and we'll be looking at the mustard greens and things like that very, very soon. So please subscribe to the channel so you won't miss these videos. And thank you for watching.